Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
I have one. Maybe I should go and blow my nose. Let me go and
Yeah.
blow
Go
my
blow your
nose.
nose.
Welcome to the Rosie and Rula show. Marhaba.
G'day.
Rosie, I noticed yesterday something. Whenever I Google a person and then you see the first part, like their name, where they are born, their
It
spouse, their
has their
children,
weight and their height.
there is no weight. No, there is
Oh,
height.
height. Right.
And yesterday I was like, why? Why is their height so important
Mm.
in their like this small biography? What's with the height? And I'm asking you this because I know you're very tall and damn,
You're a
excuse the word,
shorty.
very short.
In a
I
country
live in
where
a
there's
country
lots
of
of
the,
tall people, yes.
yes, I was bullied so much in Lebanon because I'm
Oh,
short.
wow.
And seeing height makes me wonder, why is height so important? Do you feel because you're a tall person that your life is different?
Oh, definitely different. I think the way we experience the world is so different. Like for you, you're probably smelling people's body odor because you're down there at armpit height. Ew, I don't have that problem.
True.
And I'm in a crowd, I can see over people's heads, I can see far away. But if I'm with a friend who's shorter than me, they have no idea what I'm looking at. So I think we experience the world very differently. And for example, when you're in the kitchen, the standard kitchen bench height is too low for me and I have to hunch over. It drives me nuts. But for someone shorter, it's probably the perfect height or maybe even too high. Same with
Yeah.
driving, right? Or the toilet. Sometimes they're just too low. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Especially if you've done leg day and you're trying to squat down. Oh my God, that's painful. So I think we do
Oh.
experience the world differently. That said, though, I don't think the height should be in the search result when you're typing in Google a celebrity's name and it pops up with that info card. Why is that so important? There's women who have a height criteria for the men they will date, which in my mind is ridiculous.
And in your world, in the gay world, is it the same? Are like
I'm
women have also height criteria for other women?
It's a good question. I'm really not connected with the gay community, to be honest. I'm such a what's the word? I'm a hermit. There probably
But
is,
the
but I
girls
think less
you're
so.
attracted to, are
Oh, I
they
don't.
smaller than you? Are they tall as tall?
It's irrelevant, really. I
I mean,
think.
except you and Nicole Kidman, I don't know two Australian women who are this tall.
Oh, no, there's
Is it common?
lots of tall women here. Yeah. We should look up the average height. Actually, you keep talking. I'm going to Google this. I
Yeah.
wonder. I
Okay,
reckon the
okay.
average height in the Netherlands is taller than Australia for sure.
I noticed this for me, the height on the Google search, because I mean, I don't care. I feel very comfortable in my skin and how tall I am.
Mm.
But when I was in Lebanon, I had to hear it every day from everyone how short I am.
Oh,
Even if I was dating someone, they would break up with me because they find someone who's taller.
what? Okay, that is fucked.
It's a
That is
thing. It's a
that
thing
is
there. Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
I
And like when they describe a beauty of a woman there, they all start, she's tall. And it stayed with me when my ex was my boyfriend and he came to visit me. He's 188 and he's the
He's
shortest in his
tall.
family.
No, wow.
I brought him to Lebanon and I said, this is my revenge on you. This is my, because he's so tall. And
Oh my
paraded him everywhere in
God.
the country, wherever I would go,
Oh.
because, okay, if I get tall, look what I got for you.
Isn't it weird how we tie this self-worth to height? It's the same here. Short people get taken the piss out of, especially men. Men have to be tall, apparently.
Hmm.
Like it's tall, dark, and handsome. That's what
Tall,
attract.
dark, and
Yeah,
handsome.
that's what attractive
Yes.
men look like. But
Yeah.
I've looked
Well,
up
what
the
I want to say
stats.
is
Wait,
like
wait, wait, wait,
really
wait, 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 wait,
nice.
wait, 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 wait.
Oh,
You're
why
talking
you're
over me.
shushing
Yeah,
me?
shush.
Yeah,
Let me
yeah,
go
the
back.
search.
The average height of women in the Netherlands, 170 centimeters. In Australia, 161. So that's like 9 centimeter difference. Anyway, so
Mm.
yes,
You
the
know, when I'm on the
stereotypes are
bike
true.
and in
Yeah,
front of me there's someone,
yeah.
because here we live on the bike, we commute with the bike. And in the beginning, I made a game because I'm cycling to work. It's like 20, 30 minutes ride,
Wow.
bike
Yeah.
ride. And I see in front of me people on the bikes. It's winter, wearing winter clothes.
Mm.
And I give myself a challenge to cycle faster to see the one in front of me. Is it a man or a woman? Because
Why?
everyone is so tall, just to have fun. So time passes quickly.
Love
So
it.
she's so tall, big hands. What is this? Is this a man or a woman? So I cycle very, very hard, and then I look and I go, oh, it's a woman. Wow, she's so big.
Woohoo! And what about their calves? Do you look at their calves when they're cycling? I've got a thing for calves. Some people have really sexy calves.
What's calves? Calves.
Calves, the muscle,
Calves. Ah, of
leg
the,
muscle.
yeah, I mean, it's hard to see because it's winter.
Yeah, true.
Everybody
Yeah,
wearing shoes, and the shoes, sneakers. It's hard to tell from the shoes if it's a man or it's a woman.
true.
Plus the rain gear on top of everything.
Yeah, I forget the weather's different over there. Mm.
There are a lot of beautiful tall women here,
Mm.
and their calves are not big, so they can wear nice shoes.
Calves, calves,
Calves.
calves, calves.
So I made it a game, and I stopped being embarrassed. So when I go to the supermarket, if things are very high, I wait for someone tall to come and
Yeah,
ask them
yeah.
to hand it to me. They love it.
I
They
like
love
to,
it
yeah.
because,
As a tall person, it's great being asked. I love it. I go, here you go. I feel so useful.
they handed me and they gave me this thing, and I feel like it's so funny. So amused. This short person asked them for something.
Oh,
I don't enjoy it when I go to before I don't go anymore. When I used to go to parties, etc., or
mm.
concerts, I choose seats because even if I want to dance and have the best time in the
You
mosh
wouldn't be able to
pit, I
see
don't do
anything.
this because everyone is so tall. I don't see anything. A lot of places are inconvenient when you're short,
Really?
mostly for the view and the
Mm.
smell, as you said, like I'm smelling the armpits of
Yeah.
everyone. I don't know if height is really important. I know that for men, it's how they use their body, it's not the size of their body. So please let me make this
What a
clear.
cliche. It's not the size, it's how you use it. I
No,
mean,
it's how you use it.
I think that's true, but that's hilarious. We're talking about height, not
We're talking
length and
about
girth.
height. Yes, yes, height. So I don't know. I don't know why this is important. Can you Google search and see why they mention the height when we search for someone? And I'll keep
Why
talking.
does Google show height?
So I will tell you another anecdote. We used to go to my ex family in the north of the country. Everyone is really tall over there, like 2 meters, 190, super tall.
Jeez,
And we
yeah.
go for a walk with his brother, the family, friends. I even like move from right to left while we're walking, and no one notices me.
Mm, that's
I'm like
sad.
so under their arms and up to their waist probably that when I move around and they're talking to me, they don't even see that I moved, and
Yeah.
then they keep talking to the
Oh,
wrong side.
oh my gosh. Oh,
The chairs are very high. So
mm.
whenever I sit on a chair, my
Your
feet don't
legs
touch the
dangle. Yeah.
ground. Yeah. And the toilet seats are really high. It's like I have to hold
No.
the
Oh my
toilet
God.
seat.
That's really funny. I've never had that problem. Maybe as a little girl, I don't know, but I don't
The
remember.
weirdest thing is that the apartments are small. If you have visitors and they're all tall, sitting in the living room and spreading their legs, not men spreading, but like
Stretching out the
not,
leg. Yeah.
stretching their legs, the room is full with 3 people
Wow.
because of the legs.
Yeah, yeah.
While if you have short people, you can have
It's an
10 guests
advantage,
stretching their
eh?
legs and no bother.
I think there's pros and cons to both. I can't find a Google result for why they show the height. All the
Mm.
results are saying, how does Google know the height? And there's one saying, is it the height with shoes or without? So people are very interested in this and they're saying, where
Oh,
does
so
Google
it is
find
a
it?
thing,
Yeah.
the height.
Um, AI says it does it to provide information about physical characteristics. Well,
Okay, but what does this mean? Does
yeah,
it make them
I think it's a
better,
status thing.
nicer?
See, that's interesting because for women, there's this unspoken rule, at least over here, you can't be taller. This is for heterosexual people. You can't be taller than your partner. Like, that's
And women on
embarrassing.
too.
Yeah. It's like we have to be less than. I think we should embrace
Embarrassing
our
for
height.
who? For the man, because we still
Both.
have this
Both.
thoughts.
Yeah. It's embarrassing for the woman because they're seen as more masculine, and the man, they're emasculated because a man can't be shorter, which we need to get over it. Get over it. Our worth is not dependent on our height, and nor are other people's worths dependent on their height.
And it's a taste. It's a taste. So if someone like a partner who's shorter,
What's the problem?
what's the problem? There are these things. People
Yeah.
like stuff that others don't, but then we have this cultural unspoken rule that you
Yeah.
have to
You have to be
abide
tall.
by.
Yes. We need to stop picking on short people. I've never liked that. As a tall person, I've occasionally been picked on, but it's usually shorter people, and I really don't like that. My mum was short, and I loved her very, very much, and I loved her cuddles. It's not about how tall she was. My dad was tall, and I loved his cuddles. Didn't matter. I don't care how tall you are.
When I see someone very, very tall, I'm like, how are they in bed? Like they cannot carry each other and turn each other and do crazy things because they're so
The
heavy
mind
and they're
goes
so
there, doesn't it?
tall.
Yeah.
Is it too much? Do I have to like restrain myself from thinking this thought on the podcast?
No! These are probably thoughts everybody has, but most people are too embarrassed to say it. Why do we have to filter our thoughts?
Even though I'm sure there are a lot of advantages when partners are the same height, regardless if they
Yeah,
are tall or short.
true.
So my last anecdote, okay?
Okay.
We were visiting friends. I met the husband of this friend for the first time, and he's 2'5". He's so tall. When I was talking to him, I was talking to his penis because my face is his belt and under.
God.
And I wish I had like markers so I can draw eyes and mouth because I'm seeing a face there. And I can lift my
God.
head and talk to him. It just hurt my neck. He's so
Oh
tall.
my God.
And these
Oh,
thoughts were going on my mind in the conversation. I never met them again because I couldn't be in the presence of their husband talking to his under the belt area.
can't say I've ever had that experience. That's pretty unique.
Oh, very annoying.
I've
Really
forgotten the
annoying.
topic of this episode, actually. Oh, height. It was height, not
Height.
penises. We always end up there. I don't know
Oh,
why.
thank you so much for bringing us back to the original topic.
Height. So send us your thoughts. Does height matter? Why does Google include it in its search results when you search for celebrities? Why do we place so much importance on it? I think we need to stop giving such a crap about it.
Yes, I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I had you know the song?
I can't remember
You
the
know,
lyrics, but I do. Yeah.
I wish I was a little bit taller. I wish I had a girl with a name I could call her, something like this. And when I listen to the song, I'm like, that's so annoying. Do I have to sing along? Because I don't wish I was a little bit taller.
Oh, yeah. We
But
love
it's a good
short
song. It's a
people.
good song.
It is catchy. Yeah. All right, let's get out
Thank
of
you
here.
for listening to my rambling and my thoughts. Oh, goodness.
I
Don't
love it.
forget, Rosie, to put that this episode is explicit. Bye-bye.
Bye. If you got a kick out of our conversation today, can you pretty please hit the follow button and share it with another opinionated person? This is the easiest way for you to support the show. It also gives Ruler and I the motivation to
Rosie,
keep
I have to
going.
stop you there. Stop telling people what to do. If they like to follow the show and share it, it's totally up to them. Guys, please, can you help us follow and share the show? Thank you
That's
so
what I
much. See you
just
next time.
said.